Why is it so dark? Holy shit. Alright. Anyway, guys, here's the layout. This graveyard I come to take pictures of birds, bugs, my little nature walks, where I take all my photographs. So anyway, last week on the 12th, I was down here, and there's graveyard way out there. Graveyard goes for another 2 miles. Right here is a meadow full of weeds, meadow stuff. This here is where they put the dirt from the graves they dig up. Okay, so I come walking through here last week and came right here and I had me an experience, man. And it's stupid, but it's awesome. Love it. And I figured I'd come back and make you a video about it. This happened. So, I'm a moth guy, right? Love moths. The giant ones, you know. Cecropia, Luna moths, Polyphemus, stuff like that. There's a little chipmunk down there. There he goes. Anyway, so I'm down here and I'm filming and I'm just walking, right? And I'm going to the field next door, in the farmer's field. And so I have to cut through here. And this is where I always go in the spring to get all the butterfly birds migrating through Chatham or whatever. They come up the creek and they go down there. And so I'll sit down there and just get myself a good bird picture. So anyway, I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to tell you what happened. So I come walking right through here, and I come walking, and I get right about to this spot, okay? And I see a huge moth fly from that dirt right there, that pile of dirt right there. It flew across and it landed right over here, right at that plant, that shrub. See the berries on it? Oh, cool. So I was all excited and I saw it land on the shrub. So I figured, man, he's landed there, I can get some good shots. So I run over here. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but I don't know. Anyway, so I'm looking on this leaf because I see he's landed right in here somewhere. He landed right in here. So I'm looking like this. I'm checking out the plant, you know, looking for the moth. Nothing. So bigger moths like that will either fly away or they'll drop right into the grass if you mess with them. They'll just drop, plop. And so I figured that's what he did. And I just said, oh well. And I knew what kind of moth it was because I could see it. And they're out this time of year. And they're not as big as your hand, but they're pretty big. They can get big. And I'll put it in the description what moth I thought it was. So anyway, I'm walking along. I have to go in here to get to my trail. So I'm walking. Here's the trail. Not really a trail, but I'm looking for the poison ivy, picker bushes, you know. I got my shorts on. Don't want to catch that poison ivy. So I'm right about here. No, actually, I was back here. I took about 2 steps. And the moth came flying from the left side inside, right through here, like this. And he landed down in there, on the other side of the stream, or whatever it is. You'll see in a minute. He landed right in there. I'm like, holy shit, there he goes again. So I'm like, I'm all excited. So I busted over here. I come walking. I'm looking where he landed, so I don't lose it. I'm trying not to get poison ivy and picker scratching my legs. Being careful. I come down here and I stop. And I'm looking for him. You think I can find him? Do you think I can find the goddamn thing? Nope. He flew right in front of me and landed on the trail that I'm on. Okay? It's almost like, well, you get it. So I'm like, oh well. So I come through here. There's a little creek, all dried up. Thorns. Remember these guys? Been picking them out of my socks for a week. Across here, there's a picker bush right here. I got stuck in it. Ow. I land right here. All of a sudden, I get right about here where I get stuck. There's the farmer's field. I get right about here, and I gotta pick the pickers out of my leg. Just as I go doing that, I'm looking out in the field for any coyotes, deer, birds. Sometimes you get the sandhill cranes will stay out there overnight, and they'll sit there, and you might get a shot, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm looking. All of a sudden, right out of here, right there, more or less, the moth came out, flew up right to my face. I'm looking at it, looking dead at it. Flies up to this side of my head, flies up, it hits me in the cheek, right here, right in the neck. I put my hand up and it's gone. I put my hand up and it's gone. Now the moth I saw, it's a certain kind of moth, I forgot the name of it. Damn, you think I remember. Getting old. But anyway, I'll put it in the description. It had brown on top with lines on its wings. It wasn't a sphinx moth, it's a different species. It had black bottom wings with a white line underneath. And that's what the moth was. As soon as it hit me in the face, I figured it landed. It landed, went down my shirt. It landed on the back of my shirt. I looked, nothing. As soon as I put it up and it disappeared, I whipped my head around to try to find out where it went. Nothing. It was totally gone. Last I saw of it. Last thing I saw of it was when it hit me right about here. Now, then I realized elemental. It's an elemental spirit moth, right? Now, there's a whole bunch of things that go along with it. I know I had 2 experiences with moths before, but they're both in dreams telling me something. This wasn't a dream. This was in the illusion. Well, the moth, ghost, whatever. And so I went out into the field. Here, I go out in the field. I look for arrowheads, stuff like that. Mostly I just look for birds. I walk down a little bit, look for birds, see what's going on. But I had that experience with the moth. Totally blew me away. I physically seen it, physically reacted to it. It hit me in the face. I felt it. And unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Now, I have questions. I don't know. It don't matter, really. So, was that related to... Would that moth would have been related to a person? Or just my love of moths, the natural environment? I think both. Sort of like nature gives you a little kiss once in a while. I'll let you know everything's alright. I think that's what happened. If it was actual spirit, an elemental, why not? Did I get screwed up by it if it went inside me? I don't know. But it was cool. Best. I wish I could have filmed it, man. I was taking photos of birds. Anyway, guys, I got another one. I'll take you. It happened in the graveyard. It's a monarch butterfly looking for a place to stay for the night. Anyway, I saw a sparrow long spur or something like that. I've never seen one before, but I saw it. Didn't get a picture, of course. I'm gonna go back tomorrow to see if he's around. Long spire or something like that. Awesome looking. Never seen one in my life, but I did today. Just gotta look it up, the name of it, when I get home. Alright guys, talk to you later.